Hello everyone. Today I wanted to share with you my fresh spring makeup look. I hope you enjoy. First I'm going to be putting my hair up. I'm going to start with my lip balm. And then I'm going to move on to my Mary Kay Foundation Primer Sunscreen with an SPF 15. I just use my fingers to rub this in. After this I'm going to go to my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in 225. This also has SPF of 18, and again, I just use my fingers to blend it in, going down my neck, around my mouth, even under and on my eyelids. Next, I'm going to use my Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Roller in medium/deep. I have a little bit of dark spots around my nose from this pregnancy, so I use it around my nose and under my eyes, and a little bit on top of my eyes so you don't see any discoloration. Then I'm going to use my Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush with my Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder to set that concealer. And once that's set, I'm going in with my Bare Essentials Handy Bookie brush and my Bare Minerals Original Foundation in the shade Light. This adds a little bit more coverage and it doesn't move around the liquid foundation that I put on under it. Then I'm going to use my Bare Essentials Heavenly Face Brush with the Coty Airspun powder to go ahead and set all that. Next is my bronzer, and I'm using my Bare Essentials Flawless Face Brush with my Physicians Formula Happy Booster in Light Bronzer. Then for my blush, I'm using an e.l.f. blending brush with my Physicians Formula Blushing Peach. And then I'm using the Physicians Formula Happy Booster in Translucent as my highlighter, and the brush I'm using that with is the Bare Essentials Seamless Blending Brush. My camera died, so I had to change the battery. And then now I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Mega Clear mascara, but I added in some CoverGirl brown mascara to make it this brown color to set my eyebrows and to give it a little extra color. Now to move on to my eyes, I'm curling my eyelashes with my Revlon eyelash curler. And for mascara, I'm going to use my Rimmel Super Curler 24. It gives volume and curl. And my trick to keep my eyelashes curled for the whole day is to not put the mascara on my eyelashes from root to tip. I try to keep the mascara above the curl and to the tip. And it keeps it looking light too. It doesn't look too heavy or too overdone. I'm going to let that dry and move on to my lips, and I'm using this LA Color Chunky Lip Pencil, and I'm not quite sure of the name, but it's basically a nude lip color. And then on top of that, I'm using my MAC Angel lipstick, and I'm going back in with my Physicians Formula highlighter above my lip, and now back in with my curler to make sure that curl is gonna stay all day, and again with another coat of my mascara, the Rimmel Super Curler 24-hour mascara. Once that's all done, I'm going to go ahead and clean up any smudges that I may have on the top of my eyelid with a little piece of toilet paper. Sometimes I use a Q-tip. And finally, after that, I'm going to brush out my eyebrows to make it look a little more natural with an old mascara wand that I cleaned off. Now, to check out the look, I gotta fix my hair, of course. And here it is. It's barely looks like I'm wearing any makeup, but it looks a little better than before I started. Now let's go out in the natural light and see how this looks, because the lighting in here is not that great. Alright, this is a finished look. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. See you later. Bye.